Hi guys, this is Rodolfo Pondemera, and today we're going to talk about the cognitive, physical to socio-emotional developments of both late childhood, the intermediate schoolers, and adolescents, which is the high school learners. So keep on watching. So first thing on our list is the late childhood physical development, which is the intermediate schoolers. Children at this stage have grown sparse suddenly boost in height and weight, which are usually accompanied by increase in appetite and food intake. Increase in body fats also occurs in preparation for growth that occurs during adolescence. The body fats increases occurs early in girls and is greatly in quantity. Girls appear to be chubby while boys tend to have more lean body mass per inch of height than girls. Children may become concerned about their physical appearance. Girls especially may become more aware of their weight and decide to eat less. Boys may become aware of their stature and muscle size and strength. Appropriate activities must be designed so that they will be guided in the right path. The cognitive development of intermediate schoolers. Since children in this stage are already in their childhood, rapid development of mental skills is evident. According to Jane Piaget, concrete operational thinkers can now organize thoughts effectively. Although they can logically perceive the immediate situation, they can apply what they have learned to situations and events that they can manipulate. Initiate cognitive characteristics. Immediate school children greatly enjoy the abilities that they can now utilize. Their thinking skills have become more effective as compared during their primary years. Their schoolwork is now complicated. Reading texts have become longer. Problem solving have become every part of their lives. Apart from that, here's the socio-emotional development of intermediate schoolers, which can be called the building of friendships. As children go through their late childhood, the time they spend in peer interaction increases. For them, good peer relationships are very important. Peer size also increases and less supervision of adults is required. And at this stage, children prefer to belong to same-sex peer groups. The physical development in early adolescence, the body undergoes more developmental change than at any other time. Apart from the birth of 2 years old, the rate of growth is rapid and uneven, with different pace and rate of change for each individual. Physical changes includes increases in height, weight, and internal organ size, as well as changes in skeletal and muscular system. The puberty occurs in early adolescence, triggered by the release of hormones which lead to the development of the primary sex characteristics, which is the genitalia, and the secondary sex characteristics, which is the breast development in girls and facial hair in boys. The increased hormone productions affects the skeletal growth, hair production, and the skin changes. Physical changes are visible to all and highlight the range and pace of changes. This sometimes leads to adolescents feeling more or less mature than others. Physical development growth spurts occur about 2 years earlier in girls than boys. In adolescence, cognitive development is the progression of thinking from the way a child does to the way an adult does. There are three main areas of cognitive development that occurs during adolescence. First, adolescents develop more advanced reasoning skills, including the ability to explore a full range of possibilities inherent in a situation, think hypothetically, and use a logical thoughts process. Second, adolescents develop the ability to think abstractly. Adolescents move from being concrete thinkers who think of things that they have direct contact with or knowledge about to abstract thinkers who can imagine things not seen or experienced. This allows the adolescents to have the capacity to love, think spiritually, and participate in advanced mathematics. Youth who remain at the level of concrete thinkers focus largely on physically present or real object, and as a result may present with difficulty or frustration with schoolworks as they transition throughout high school. Clinicians can help parents recognize this problem to help adolescents to adjust educational pace. Now, the third and last one, the formal operational thinking characteristics of adolescence enables adolescents to think about thinking or metacognition. These characteristics allows youth to develop the capacity to think about what they are feeling and how others perceive them. This thought process combined with rapid emotional and physical changes that occurs during puberty causes most youth to think that everyone is thinking not just about what they are thinking but about the youth themselves. Socio-emotional development of adolescence. Learners can understand and express their emotions, and this was influenced by their environment. One of this is the cultural factors, which is the cultural factors affects children's growing understanding of the meaning of emotions, the developing knowledge of which situation lead to which emotional outcomes, and their learning about which emotion are appropriate to display in which situations. This age, students able to understand other people's social cues, facial expression, gestures, tone of voice, or body language. Feelings of other people express emotions and reactions with facial gestures or body language. An act of behaving as expected by peers. Self-confidence, anxious or unhappy when leaving home, when settling to school, and sometimes often argues with adults. So that's it. That is the end of our discussion. Again, this is Rodolfo Pandemera, leaving you this quotation of Dennis Waitley saying, personal development is the belief that you are worth the effort, time and energy needed to develop yourself. So thank you and goodbye.